19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Taking off. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard.
Ready! Ready!
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Ready!
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And that's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go! Here we go!
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Texans.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Mustang 19!
He'll drop to throw. Into traffic, but taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set down.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 30 yards.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. That's the 5th touchdown for him on year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready up. Go.
First carry here for Devon Achane. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Walter Nolan getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 39 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. The throw here is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On the ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 live.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds just a little short. They can pick it up on 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. 3rd and inches.
Tag. 19 tight.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Down at the 2-yard line. Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Tap to 60. Tap to 60.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have...
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
1st and 10.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Buffalo 18. Hurt.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That has play good for 22. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
the 35. Here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, fighting his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play call. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
18 Cardinals. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Quick throw, taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it. 65.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Ready.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Chain. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6.
Come on. Ready.
Once again, it's A-Chain. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Second and inches.
Here we go. 6. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Second down, they need 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
13 more yards. That's another first down.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yard.
First down.
And another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, headed in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Let's go. Ready.
Moving to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
We'll wipe
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Track. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Cougar 19.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession. And
he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. And for the sack, he registers number 14 on the year. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Track. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up at the 25-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready, steady.
From the draw with H.A. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Ready,
second
set.
and
Ball on the
7.
30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Red, ready.
Now deep ball here for Collins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively skating right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go. 60 Maverick, Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
46-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Throwing now on first and 10. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift.
That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Indy. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? like that leads to 6.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Please. 18 Cardinal, 18.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And left side. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
28. Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Here we go, Warrior 70, Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun run now with Walker. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Colts. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of
Devon Achane. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Texans. So that challenge, a successful one.
Tag. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Nico Collins second down.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. The throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. After a tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Texan first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll take this one in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is second TD catch of the season.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19. Come on. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9.
Gravity line.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. It's third and 4.
Ready. 19.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. First down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Warriors 17. Ready. Panthers Dragon 60.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready up.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Panther and Lightning 18. Check smash. Buffalo 18. Ready up.
Throwing now from the gun. Out to his right. A looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
First to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts first down.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Walker. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Ball down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready. Cougar 19. 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one swung out wide to Walker. To the pylon. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. That one out wide to 18. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was back this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there. These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Get it.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Someone up front, moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Colts are going to take possession.
They'll take over first and 10.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level, playing and giving the ball away.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. The way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Yeah. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
So throughout the course of the game now, we've seen this big tight end really have his way with the defense. But I think now after that play, the big hit, forced incompletion, at least now there's a message being sent. As he gets back in the huddle, he's going to get a lot more opportunities, but just know there's going to be contact every time that ball's thrown your way.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's right side and brought in by Williams. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43.
First down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
From the set. Mustang 19. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves.
The Texans 2-yard line.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Indy. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
And he will get into the end zone and put the lead up by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag off the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
7 Pirates. Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And the clock is stopped with just under 30 seconds to go. 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80.
Ready. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Henry Tuosuo.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
19, Charger, 19.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.
Feel this fire, been up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't, it's calling my name. they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.